Hello everyone. I'm bringing y'all back to tell you what we're going to do with the yellow onion peels that I saved. Any hints? Maybe the little red cup there. Guys, we're going to make a tea out of these onion peelings. Don't get grossed out quite yet, because it's going to be very good and beneficial to your health. I have my little teacup with my little strainer inside. I have my water that we're fixing to boil on the stove and my little pitcher. Alright, so I put my onion peels, this is yellow onions, into my teacup with the strainer. And I'm boiling my water on the side right now. So we're just going to wait for the water to boil and talk about the benefits of quercetin tea. I also wanted to show you this really cool little tea infuser strainer that I had gotten off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I ordered that. That's also a YouTube channel. They have a lot of valuable information, but you can put any type of tea into this little ball here, close it, and steep it in your water for however long, for whatever tea. It's really neat because you don't have to worry about all the little peels or hulls or shells or anything like that. Flower petals, whatever you use to make your teas, you do not have to worry about all that being in your water. Really cool gadget. I love it, but for today we're just going to use our cup with our strainer in it. It's a real fine mesh strainer. Works really well. I am going to be adding honey. I have local honey here. I have the lemon extract, which is really good to add if you do not have fresh lemon on hand to teas or whatever else you need. If you just want a citrus scent in your house, I love the lemon to add to it. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to add one, two, three, 4 drops to my onion peels, which is going to flavor it nicely. I'm also going to add just a drop or 2 of peppermint just to liven up the flavor a little. You do not have to put any type of flavor to it if you don't want. I mean, it's good by itself. It really is. It's not a terrible taste. It's very, very manageable. But for the sake of showing you what I like to do, I like to put a drop or 2 of the peppermint in there as well. It makes it for a nice little flavor. I will not add the honey until after it's finished steeping, and then I'll add the honey. Water is boiling. Alright, so our water is boiled. Let's move stuff around a little, so I am right-handed. Our water is boiled, and we're going to pour it right on over the onion peels. I did not put more than I need of the water in here. I just put it what I needed. Alright, so we have our hot water in there. Just to kind of show you what's going on here. That rich color is seeping out in there. We're going to just kind of mash that down. I'm going to put my little lid. I love this cup because you have the little strainer and a lid so it can steep. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about while the onion peels are steeping to make our quercetin tea. We're going to talk about some of the health benefits and stuff of it. So, just so you know, every part of an onion can be composted, but today we're not composting the peeling. We're going to use it to make our quercetin tea. What is quercetin? Quercetin is a natural pigment that is found in like fruits and vegetables and things like this, and it produces things that our bodies need. It's mostly found in your real colorful fruits. So, Mary Ann Lila, who directs the Plants for Human Health Institute at North Carolina State University, says, plants are the master chemist. Because plants can't move around, they have to manufacture what they need, not merely to grow, but to defend, protect, and heal themselves. So it makes sense that compound plants produce, in response to stress, what they do to produce that response helps humans also in that same circumstance. Or, you know, when we have that stress built up, plants have that built into them, so they know how to fight it off. So this is something we can use to help us fight off stress. It also makes sense that plants would concentrate many of these protective compounds in the outer coverings, skins, and peels, where most environmental assaults would literally occur. Quercetin is a powerful antioxidant belonging to a group of polyphenol compounds known as flavonoids. Quercetin is referred to as the master flavonoid. It protects the body from free radical damage. And it also supports overall good health. Quercetin can also help stabilize cells that release histamines in the body. So our natural response to being outside and having an allergic reaction to something, so it helps produce those histamines. First, guys, I want to say I am not a doctor and I'm not playing one on YouTube. I'm just offering advice on how I have used things, especially today we're talking about the onion peel, and how people I know have used these things, or research that I have done. So, ginger and garlic and turmeric are also really good, beneficial things, exactly like the onions and the onion peel, that help fight off inflammation, oxidation, and harmful bacteria and viruses. So guys, do your own research on this, but it helps. I am not somebody that likes to waste things. I like to try to find a use for everything that I have or use. Instead of throwing it away, I try to repurpose it if I can. So, again, the onion peels, the quercetin, is good to lower LDL cholesterol. It's good to help stabilize your blood pressure. It's good at fighting allergies, enhances muscle growth and function. It's antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antihistamine, antiviral. So these are all good beneficial things that are in just that little onion peel. So some people toss them into soups. Some people put them into pantyhose and then tie them up in a knot and throw them into their soups and stuff if they don't want the peelings floating around. It adds flavor and color, very rich flavor and color to whatever dish you're making at that particular time. So they're also good for, like, you can boil them down, let them cool off real good, and mix them in with your bath water and soak in that when you're having really bad itching skin or sunburnt skin. It helps in all those areas. Another way you can use those onion peels, the red ones, the yellow ones, and mix them together, whatever you got to do, to make dyes. You can make hair dyes, you can make egg dyes if you do the Easter eggs at that time of the year. We don't participate in that, but if you wanted to use it for that, you could. So you could take the doilies or tablecloths, towels, anything you want to dye, and boil down the color, the pigment that's in it, and then soak your item in that for long periods of time, and it's very, very pretty colors that it produces, depending on what color onion you use. The more you use, the richer the color. So you can actually dye things with onion peels. Alright, it can also be used for your hair and scalp to help promote strength of your hair or thickness of your hair. It contains sulfur, so that is something that helps promote hair growth and helps to prevent hair loss. So the sulfur from onions promotes collagen production, which is good for healthy skin and hair. It also, in Japan, they use it a lot to fight belly fat, that visceral fat around your midsection. They use it for that purpose. But do research and check into it and find out all the beneficial uses, because I'm sure there's people that's going to be watching this that has never thought about using the onion peel for anything other than throwing it in the trash. So it's also good for, you boil it down like that, you let it cool off. You can use it on your face daily. It is loaded with vitamin C. It helps to, in the removal of the dark spots that are on your skin. It helps to reduce redness. It helps to reduce acne. So these are all things. Just look up the many, many uses of what you can do with the onion peel. So guys, we're not going to make this a super duper long video. I just wanted to share some of the beneficial purposes of using the onion peel rather than just tossing it. So we're going to go and see real quick how our tea looks and add our honey to it. And I thank y'all for watching. Stick with me as we add the honey and you can see the rich color. But guys, thank y'all for watching. Please hit the like button, the thumbs up. Share to your friends if it's something beneficial that you think that they can use, or your family. And comment down below. Did you know that you could use onions for this purposes, onion peels? So thanks for watching, guys. And as always, thank you for doing life together with us one day at a time. As I walk off, my little entourage is following me. So if you've seen the camera shaking, this is why. Couldn't ask for a cuter audience. Alright, here we go. Remove our little lid. We're going to make sure, because we added the peppermint and the lemon to the top, that all that's mixed in real good before we pull our little strainer. I'm going to use the spoon to mash out any remaining stuff, but I can't do that holding the camera. That is removed. Now I'm going to add my tablespoon of honey. Stir that in real good. You see how rich and beautiful that color is? So imagine if you wanted to dye something in there. How beautiful. So remember all the benefits. Try it at home. That's good. And there is our leftover peels. which is just going to get thrown in compost and given back to the soil. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a blessed day.